hits.
I know.
Yeah, awesome.
NFC Showdown on Thursday Night Football. Week 6 kicks off with the champs heading into hostile territory. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers looking to keep it rolling. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles hungry to make a statement on their home turf. Kyle's going to talk about Jalen Hurts a little bit later in the show. It's a primetime battle in the city of brotherly love. Thursday Night Football, 8 p.m. Eastern on NFL Network and streaming on Prime Video. We've got all the highlights for you right here on GMFB. DeAngelo, let's go to Florida.
Yes, you're talking about highlights. We got the Dolphins at the Bucs. Tom Brady, 0 TDs last week versus the Patriots. That's going to change today, though, guys. Second quarter game tied, 10-10 Bucs, 3rd and 2 to AB, and he takes it 62 yards later for a touchdown, 17-10. Longest touchdown for both Brady and Brown since 2018. Then we fast forward to the fourth quarter. Tom Brady finds Mike Evans, beats Byron Jones on that play, 34 yards and another touchdown.
What is that, 5 for him?
That is 5. Yes, Tom finishes this game with 30 of 41 for 411 yards, 5 touchdowns. First of his career with 400 yards passing and 5 TDs.
Let's get right to this game because this was the thriller of all throws. 4th and 4 late. Justin Herbert off his back foot.
Oh, my God.
What's the call? What's the call? What's the call?
Flag it.
We got interference. Baker's like, what? This game was wild. 35-28. Herbert now on 4th and 8. Completes it to Keenan Allen. Keeps it going. Chargers were 3 for 3 on 4th down. It's been the story of their season. First and goal, Austin Ekeler. Get in there. Give me some air guitar. Give me something. Amazing performance by Ekeler yesterday. Can't speak on that at length in a bit. Here we go. Kareem Hunt, a tie game. Gets to the quarter touchdown. All right, Kevin Harlan screaming in your ear because it's that exciting.
Okay,
it's 42-35.
Oh.
Run.
Got the suite at SoFi. He's enjoying Rams and Chargers games this year. Here's Ekeler on a screen. Going. Good blocking. Good blocking. Look at that offensive line. Spin. Okay.
What a game.
Bring out the extra point, right? They miss the extra point. Yep. They have to make a stop. They get it.
Of course they did.
Of course. There's Jared Cook. Jared Cook's still in the league making big plays.
There were 12 missed extra points yesterday.
It's crazy.
For real, in the league.
Stay with us. Okay. Austin Ekeler doesn't want to go in. They want to take a knee. The Browns push.
You're going in.
Buddy, you're going in.
Isn't that great?
And we're getting the ball back.
Smart.
They do get the ball back. 4th and 10. All right, Browns fans are a little up in arms this morning. They're like, I know you're not supposed to call this on pass interference, but literally Chargers players are dragging Browns players down.
You got to hit him with a tire iron on a Hail Mary.
I think you do.
They won't call it.
43 drags down a receiver, but that will not spoil what was, I mean, there's a lot of great games. This is the game of the day.
Yeah, that was.
I think this is the clubhouse leader for game of the year.
It might be.
Yeah.
It was big.
Defense. Shut up.
Our very own Taylor Bashotti got a chance to speak with one of the stars of the game. 8 catches, 165, and 2 tugs. Mike Williams, step right up to the podium.
Was this a statement game for you guys in the AFC?
Yeah, I think so. Our goal every week is to be 1-0, so every week is a statement game for us.
Where is this team going, and what can it do after you've had a win over the Chiefs, Raiders, and now today?
Sky's the limit. I mean, every week we come out, we perform, we show what we're capable of doing. We just got to continue to do that.
That game is over. Look at SoFi Stadium behind them. Love it. The teams in LA are showing out so far this NFL season. Kyle, I'm going to give some credit to Baker here. I was tough on him last week saying step up. He did. Of course, they didn't win the game, but he went up against and was great against a really Chargers defense that's been playing really well, but this was all about Justin Herbert. He was down, 3 times in the fourth quarter and came back and got a win. What'd you think?
It was unbelievable. I did what I thought was a really smart thing on Saturday, and I made a good investment in my personal life.
What?
I bought Fury versus Wilder, the fight, and it was so awesome. There was knockdowns, and it was great, and it was like, every time I pay for one, it's crap. This was worth the money. And then Sunday, I'm like, no, this is better because it's free, and this is even better than what I watched last night. Can we just pull up some of the delicious, highly caloric statistics from this game? This is what you want from your NFL Sunday afternoon. All right, 89 points. 1,000 yards of offense, 52 first downs, and 12 touchdowns. Here is your nugget of the day into how bat bleep insane this game was. Here you go. All right. In NFL history, if you score 40 points and don't turn the ball over, you are 401-0. Wow. 401-0. That record is now 4-1-1. The Browns did not have a turnover. They scored 40 points. It's the first team in history to ever lose. That does not happen. That was dogs and cats living together, and I credit Staley and Herbert, who just moved mountains to change 401-0 to 4-1-1. I know people love defense. Blah, 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 blah. This was the best game I've seen all year. It was better than Wilder versus Fury. DeAngelo, you played defense.
And I love defense.
Yeah. Can I quickly ask you, when they missed that extra point?
Yeah.
Were you like, because you're
Which
Mr.
one, Kay? There were two of them.
I know the one you're talking about.
The last one.
I know. I'm like, we need college overtime in this game. We need Vern Lundquist on the call.
Or did you find
terrified?
Got this.
No, terrified.
I wasn't as nervous this time.
I was nervous for Lions fans. That was later.
Yeah.
Hey, that is 100% my question. Does anybody play defense or care about defense? I know you don't, Kyle, but I mean, come on. At some point, guys, we got to guard Mike Williams, right? We got to stop this run game from Cleveland. I mean, it was like, dude, we knew what was coming, but we could not stop it.
Yep.
But that's what happens when you face really good football teams. And, you know, I don't think I lost a lot of respect for Cleveland, knowing some of the injuries that they had to overcome. You know, this is a dogfight. You know, in the league, sometimes you just match up with two opponents and you go shot for shot, and whoever has the ball last has that opportunity to win the game. And so when I left this game, though, I mean, by far one of the most exciting ones I've seen in a long time. But it did leave me kind of wondering, like, guys, like, come on, can we get just a little bit of defense, just a shred of defense here? But, man, just great quarterback play, great offense.
And great coaching. This guy, Staley, is playing and coaching like a man who knows there's 20 years of bad history with the Chargers. It's incredible to watch. And I don't know if the analytics gurus are sick to their stomach or they're applauding it, but they go for it on 4th down. They go for it on 2-point conversion, which by the binder, sometimes these 2-point conversions, they don't make sense, but he's almost doing it by like a feel, and it's working. They had a 4th and 4 they went for it, they got it. They had a 4th and 7, they went for it, they got it. And then all these 2-point conversions, yeah, the run failed, but like the fact they went for it in the 4th quarter, yeah, they had 2 missed extra points. They're not letting that kill their spirit. They're not letting that set them astray, which is what they usually had done. Those things are happening, but they're overcoming it with really, really aggressive play calling.
You think that he's doing that a little bit on purpose? Like,
I think so.
A little bit to make this team more confident?
And I've spoken to people in the Chargers organization who are like, stop with that. You know, that is not true. This is ridiculous. Stop saying that.
I like it.
Some are saying that are like in charge. They're like, don't pull that stuff. Don't bring up Nick Kading. Don't bring up Marlon McCree. It doesn't matter to these guys. I think you have to go out of your way to be aggressive. We're showing missed extra points. That didn't kill him yesterday.
No.
And that's a rarity in Chargers history. Usually you miss the kick and it's like, here we go. Nope.
Herbert got the ball back and he delivered the knockout punch.
He did.
He really did. Somehow, Derwin James had 17 tackles and a sack, and I don't remember any of them. Packers-Bengals, thought that game was weird? Check this out. We're going to jump into this action with 26 seconds left in regulation. That's where we're starting the highlight. Because it's 22-22, and Evan McPherson, who's been drilling him at the buzzer all season, he's a rookie. 22-22, 57. All right, so he pushed off the doink. That's fine. But you left 21 seconds for Rodgers. Rodgers has this player who wears number 17. His name is Devontae Adams. He finished with 206 yards receiving. How many did you finish with? 206. So we got it. Get down. You bring in the old graybeard Mason Crosby, and it's another Rodgers win. Sorry, Cincinnati. Crosby. Wait. Oh, he missed it.
It was crazy.
Free football. Let's go to overtime. All right, so Mason misses one. That's fine. He'll get the next one if he gets an opportunity. But then Joe Burrow throws an overtime interception. Totally blows the game. So you bring out Mason Crosby. He adjusts it, and oh, no. That one wasn't even close, Mason. Now, we've seen Crosby have a day before, a few years back. You remember. So now Cincinnati gets a shot. 22-22. Jamar Chase, who's like, is Devontae Adams even better than me? I don't know. I'm really good. So now we have another shot. Bring out the kid again.
This is the wildest.
McPherson, now watch this ball. It's going to travel, and watch the flag on the other. Now watch the cutaway of McPherson. He goes, yeah, we beat the Packers. Wait, what? It wasn't in? No, dude, you didn't make the kick. Look at that switch.
Moving on him.
Right, you don't get points for hitting the flag. I'd be open to entertaining it, and so would Dan Cortez, but we don't have him on the phone right now. 22-22 in overtime. We may have a tie, but Rodgers on 3rd and 16 goes to Cobb.
Oh my God.
His bro. That's why he brought him in. So Crosby, oh my God, he's missed 3 straight kicks. Are you going to do another one? Nah, nailed it. And watch the body language afterwards, right? He's like, yeah, I don't know.
My bad.
Aaron Jones was asked, what did you say to Crosby before the kick? He said, I told you I love you. Which I think what the two of them are saying, look how cool Joe Burrow is. I mean, he wasn't great in overtime or anything, but damn, he is a
You
competitor.
surprised they let Crosby go out there?
Yeah, they had a 4th and short. And I'm like, go for it. LaFleur said, no, we'll kick it. And I guess it was the right call. 25-22 in a weird one. Packers 4-1.
I loved it. I thought it was so entertaining. The chemistry between Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, unmatched. They get themselves the win as we bring in Ian Rappaport to give us some news updates here. We did have some injuries in this one. Joe Burrow after the game. A little concerning stuff. What's going on?
Yeah, kind of an odd injury. We saw Joe Burrow go down and get shaken up, I believe, on a Darnell Savage hit kind of early in the game, went to the tent, seemed to be fine, didn't miss a play, then played, as we just saw, many quarters, and then an additional quarter at the end. And then after the game, he was transported to a local hospital for what the team is calling a potential throat contusion. Joe Burrow was having difficulty speaking, did not speak to reporters after the game. As of right now, it's tough to determine the severity of this, or the fact that he played the entire game despite clearly feeling uncomfortable might make you think that this is not something major. But obviously, when we get an update on Burrow and the local hospital and what happened after the game, we will bring it to you.
Sending him all of our love from Good Morning Football. Thank you so much, Ian. Don't go anywhere. I will tell you why Dan Campbell totally won me over. We'll talk about the NFC, the Cardinals. We've got our head-scratching moments, our espresso shots. We'll be dishing out our game balls. Nate Burleson joining the